Hello everybody, it's Dana. Welcome back to my channel, and I want to apologize for the last video. I had recorded it, I had previewed it on my phone, and then I uploaded it to YouTube, and I always watch the video back once I record it, and to make sure that everything recorded okay, then I upload it to YouTube, and then I re-watch it to make sure I uploaded okay. And I've never not done that. And I was busy that day, and so I decided, well, I've never had a problem with it uploading to YouTube, so I did not preview it once it uploaded to YouTube. So the one time that I did not preview it when it uploaded to YouTube, there was a problem with it. So I could not believe it. I thought this is the only time ever that I did not preview it when it went up to YouTube, and it was the one time that I've had an issue. So I thought, okay, lesson learned. So I just want to show you that I used the banner strip that I have left, the page of the banner strip. Here's the other one that I had planned on using, the reverse side. So I had just cut these apart, and I ended up making 3 6x6 cards out of the banner strips. So these are the ones that I made. So you'll see more of those when we go to embellish, and that'll probably be the next video. So also, please excuse the shadow here. I know I'm getting some shadowing. I'm recording at night. It's 1 a.m. on Sunday. I went to, I'm telling you, I usually do not. Today we're going to make tags, so I'll chat with you while we talk. I'm going to take one piece of just 8.5 by 11 craft cardstock, and as I give you measurements and things, we'll chat. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to cut it into 8 tags, because that's what we're going to work on today. So I'm going to turn it vertically in my trimmer, and I'm going to cut it in half at 4 1/4. Okay, then I'm going to take each one of these strips, and I'm going to cut them at 2 3/4. There we go, 2 3/4. Oh, that one didn't quite tear off. I'll just tear it. That's good. And then we're going to go 2 3/4 again. And 2 3/4. And that gives me 8 tags. And I'm going to just take my angle punch . I've got my We Are Memory Keepers angle punch, and I also have my Crop-A-Dile, and I'm going to take about probably 3 of these at once. And on the large angle side, I'm just going to angle these corners. And this gives me a nice tag shape. And then I'm going to punch my hole. So normally I don't go to bed until probably between 1 and 2 a.m. And I'm just kind of like that. And I've never actually been like that until quarantine hit. And with quarantine, it's just kind of one of those things where it's like, for us anyway, I know it's not like this for everybody. I'm just going to punch 4 of these at one time, because the Crop-A-Dile will do that. And I think I'm going to use the larger hole, and I'm just going to eyeball center that. And I'm not getting too close to the edge. Don't get too close to the edge. These aren't chipboard, they're just cardstock, and so you don't want them You don't want your hole to kind of pull apart when you put your string in there and when you tie it around a gift. Okay, so I'm going to utilize the rest of my sticker sheet here, I think is where I'm going to start. And then once I'm done with that, I'm going to do some different tags. So what I'm going to start with, though, is I'm going to start with some of the paper scraps that I have left, because I have 2 full sheets that coordinate well together left that I think will make some more cards out of. I don't know that I'll utilize these for tags because they're full sheets. So I'm putting these aside, and then the rest of what I have left are scraps. So I'm just going to go through my little thing that I've been keeping my scraps in. And I do have these 2 things left here. These were from the banner sheet, so we'll probably utilize those. And I'm just going to pull, that's the same print, pull some of the scraps that I've got left here. Oh, that's nice. That's almost a whole cut apart. Oh, it was that page there. These are kind of cute with the craft cards art, and that'll be plenty. Okay. So while we chat, all I'm really going to do here is I'm going to go through these, and I'm just going to glue them to the bottom of these tags. So anyway, I went to sleep. I went to lay down. I've been, I shared in my last video that y'all did not get to see. I'm just measuring where my glue needs to go. I shared that I hadn't put up a video in like a week because I had been in a flare with my fibromyalgia, and so I had what I usually do is anywhere between 9 and 11 p.m. I'll go and and then I'm just going to snip this off. I'll go lay down in my bed because my body just needs to do that. Like, it needs to sit in a different position other than my chair in the living room. And so that looks pretty. And so let's do this one from these angels here. So I went and I did that tonight, and it was probably close to 10 o'clock. And I tell you, I must have just been really tired from the day. When I'm dealing with a flare and I'm dealing with pain, my body gets really tired. And so I must have just been super tired because I fell asleep in my bed hard at like 10 o'clock, which is way early for me. And I woke up and I thought it was morning. Like, I slept hard for about 2.5 hours, and I was stunned when I looked at my clock and it was only 12:30 a.m. And so because of that, like, I'm just absolutely wide awake because I slept super hard for like 2.5 hours. And so I thought, well, I'll just come on here and I'll do a video, because what else am I going to do? My whole family is in bed by myself. So I thought, well, I'll just come on here and do a video. And now I think I will go ahead and use the angels again here. So I thought, well, I'll just come on and do a video since the other one got lost, because what I do is once I preview it on my phone, because I film on my phone, which I really want to find I think I'm going to use this side of it. Once I do the video, like I said, I preview it on my phone, then I upload it to YouTube, because I always preview it on my phone first before I upload it, because I want to make sure, like, the video didn't skip, and I was in frame, you know, things like that, because at that point I can always just reshoot still. And so I had, and then once I upload it to YouTube, this is a smaller strip, so I think I'm going to use this too. Once it goes up on YouTube, then I delete the footage off my phone, because I can't keep it on there because it affects my storage and ability to be able to film my next video, because I don't have enough space. And I'm looking for, my daughter says she's going to help me. She's definitely more tech savvy than I am. And she said, oh, Mom, like, you know, there's ways that you can get around having to use your phone, and where you can, because that's why I'm limited to my 30-minute time frame, because that's all my phone will allow me to do at one time. And I really want to start doing some longer tutorials, because sometimes, like, I'm not done even with my junk journal, videos. I'm going to cut a strip of this one here just off to the side, maybe at like 1.5. I want to use some of these too. So anyway, there's sometimes, especially with my junk journal videos, like, I'm not really done filming. I want you guys to see more of the process when my phone is full. And sometimes you'll see I'll go I'll post a part 1 and a part 2, but I really hate doing that. I would love it to all just be in one video, and not really have to worry about that, and just literally film until I'm done. And so I'll just eat one more of these here. And so anyway, she's going to help me with that. So hopefully I'll have that solved soon. And then I can not have to worry about time limits, because I want to start doing some mini albums. I've really missed doing mini albums, and I love making mini albums. And and I definitely cannot do those tutorials in 30 minutes. Just absolutely not. Okay, so we have just these little strips of paper at the bottom of our tags. Now, at this point, I'm going to pause the video, and what I'm going to do is take the back, and I'm going to stamp my to and from on the back of my tags. So I'm going to pause you right here, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I've stamped the back. Normally I would do this first, and I just forgot. So I've stamped the back with my to and from on all my tags. And I want to show you how I fixed a mistake. So if you see on this one, the top of my F did not stamp out. So all I'm going to do is take a black pen, if I can find one. There we go. I've just got a black Micron pen. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to go in, and I'm just going to fill that in. Oh, my pen is dry. Let me see if I can get enough ink out of it. Nope. Where's my other black pen? Oh my gosh. I tell you, I just hate it when my girls get into my stuff. Okay. Here's another Micron pen. Here's hoping that this one's not dry. Nope, it's not. Okay. So that's all there is to fixing that. So with any stamp, if you don't get a good image, you just go through with a black pen and you fill that area in. and it fixes it right up. Okay, so all I'm going to do is, oh, and just if you wanted to know, I love this stamp because I love the font. And this is just a Lawn Fawn stamp that I have called Birthday Tags. Let's see if you can see it. Oops, sorry. Birthday Tags by Lawn Fawn. And I use this a lot. Now I left these onto my block because in case I decide to make more tags and have more ideas, I'm going to just leave those loaded up onto my block. And I do that a lot during Christmas. When I'm making tags and stuff, I'll leave a to from on a block and I'll leave it there for the whole season so that I can just stamp them. Okay, so really simple. All I'm going to do is kind of go through my sticker sheet and see what I have that I think might fit in that space. So I'm going to take this Joy sticker here. I need my pokey tool. Oh, I don't see it there, so I'm just going to use my embossing. Just let these inner parts stick to my finger. And get them out of here. There we go. And see if I can get this to fit. Yep, it does. I think I'm just going to put it at an angle right here. In that spot. Let me get the little dot that dots over the J. Grab that. There we go. Get these little, oh my gosh, there's a fly buzzing around in here. Keeps landing on my face. Okay. And that's it. Like, that's pretty much, I think what I'm going to do is take this border strip right here, just to add a little something, and I think I'm going to add it right here because I think that it needs that. Where are my scissors? Where did my scissors go? I'm not sure, so I'm going to grab the other pair. Okay. Oops, it stuck down onto my table. And then I'm just going to put this right back on my sticker sheet. I'll probably use it again. Just depends on, and that's it. All I do was put some baker's twine at the top. Very cute. I might add, and this is what I'm going to do for a lot of my cards. Just going to add some little stitch marks here by hand. Because that edge there just felt a little plain to me. Now, I don't put too many embellishments and stuff on my tags because the reality is this. Whatever gift you put this on, more than likely, this tag's going to get thrown away. So I don't want to put too many embellishments on here. Maybe I'll add some little just cross stars just to kind of fill some of that back space up a little. Maybe one more right here. And then we have it. Okay? Because this is just going to get thrown away. So I don't want to put like jewels and things like that on it. And so if you notice the stitch marks, just to get, and it kind of outlines that part of the tag. I'll probably do that to most of these. Let's see what other stickers we have. Okay, so we have a Jesus is the reason for the season. Now this is going to overlap a little. Right there. But that looks good. Okay. Let's see. We have an angels we have heard on high. Let me put that up here on an angel one. For unto you is born this day. And I think I'll go ahead and, because that looks really plain, I'll go ahead and add some more of this trim right here. I hear a dog whining. He's whining that I'm not in bed. Sammy, just go lay down. Okay. So there's another one. Here's an angel. Do I have any more angel sheets? Nope, but I do have the star one. So that's really pretty. He's down here looking at my little chihuahua. He's like, what are you doing up? Okay, let's see. I've got this little one that says Silent Night, but it's super small. So let me see if we've got these like nice little like branches here. We can just do that. There we go. Let's see, got two more. Let's utilize another one of these branches. And then we have this strip here from the sticker sheet that might look cute, like right here down the middle. On that one. And then I think actually I'm going to add it to this one as well. Just because that was kind of a lot of white on that one. So that kind of adds a little more interest. We've got one more here. We don't have a lot of images left. We just don't. So let's... Can I fit this Always Seek Him here? And then I've got this itty bitty little manger scene sticker right there. So let's actually, let me see if I can get this sticker up. Put this up a little bit higher, maybe like that. And then we can put this on top right here. And that kind of fills it up a little bit more, like that. I think maybe I'll use some of this here, maybe at the bottom, like that, on that one. Okay. So we do have some stickers left. I think what I can do is use some of these little like star stickers here to kind of fill in some space. So if I did that, and maybe that, and that would fill in a little space there. Might as well use these up. See how many I have left. Not a whole lot, but enough for us to do something with here. These are all the same color, so I'm just gonna put 3 of those there. We have one of these small branches left. Let's see if we can add that right there. We'll do one more right there. Don't think that needs anything. We've got like 1, 2, 3 of those little stars left. But I think we've used them up pretty much. Oh, we've got this one here. These are just, this is just like fun stuff because, you know, like I said, these are going to be thrown out pretty much once the gift is open. So all I have left is these shapes here. I've got a few little, oh, maybe we could utilize these. Here, let's see what we have. Like this one, it says, this one says joy. And then we can put down here, Christ is born, because it's joyful. And let's see. Jesus is the reason for the season. Come, let us adore him. And then you can even, I'll show you with one of these other stickers. I don't have another sticker. You could have put them on the back here too, on the bottom. But all we have left are these shapes and the flags, Jesus' name, and then this little banner strip that's left. So this may make a cute card. Maybe we'll make a card out of this. I'm not sure. Okay, so these are done. Except for the little stitch marks. So I'm just going to draw some stitch marks around here just to kind of frame it out, because it makes a difference to me. I don't know, like, if you notice on any of my junk journaling videos that I do, usually for my tags and journaling cards that I do, I'll sew around the edges. I don't know, that's just something in my brain that likes to have a frame around something. Like, when it doesn't have it, it just looks plainer to me, and I just feel like it needs something. So, and it doesn't have to be neat, like I said, in many of my videos, and I talked about in the video that didn't get posted for some reason. Well, it got posted, but something was wrong with it. Don't get hung up on imperfection in your work when you're creating. It really inhibits our creativity if you try and go for perfection. The people that I give my gifts to, my cards to, the things that I pour my heart into, that I create, they know that it's handmade. They're not looking for perfection. I think I'm going to go even around this part just because the paper is white. I think that'll look cute. Nobody is scrutinizing the things that you make and are picking out all your little imperfections. Typically, you are the only one that sees them. And I just feel like if you start to let things like that get to you, it stifles your creativity and you don't end up making anything. And I'd rather see myself and you make things and enjoy yourself and express yourself creatively than get hung up on things being perfect. My cards that I made are not perfect. And I have, especially those 6x6 ones, I wish you guys could have seen that video, and I'll show you when we go to embellish them. I'll show you the things in them that I was super unhappy about, but I'm leaving them. I'm not going to not use them. I'm going to work with them when I embellish them and try and, what I would consider fix them as much as I can. And then I'm just going to be happy with them, because the person who gets those cards is going to be happy to have them. They're not going to be looking at all the little places where my paper doesn't line up, and they're going to be so happy that I thought of them and that I gave them something. They don't care. And so don't get hung up on that. And handmade things, that is part of the charm of them, is their imperfections. And it is just, I love, love, love getting handmade gifts from people. And I haven't received Happy Mail in a while, but there was a little bit there where I was getting a lot of Happy Mail. And my favorite things are, we all love to get like supplies. I'm not saying that I don't enjoy getting those, But the items that I received that were handmade by my viewers are my absolute favorite items. And I don't care if there's a little mistake here and there. It is, to me, it's part of the charm of it. And it just shows our lack of perfection as just human beings. We are not perfect. And the things that we make are beautiful. And it does not matter if they're perfect, if they have mistakes in them. It does not matter, because the person that receives them is thrilled to have it. So, all right. So that is 8 tags using the sticker sheet. And again, they're not highly embellished. These are going to end up thrown away. I'm just going to tie some baker's twine into the tops of them. And that's going to be it. So we have this one. And this one. This one. This one. I might add a little more. I'm going to set this aside. I'll probably put some more of those little stars there. The little hand-drawn ones. Probably that one too. And this one. Alright guys, I'm going to preview this whole video when it goes up to YouTube. I hope y'all are asleep. I hope you're having a wonderful night's rest, unlike me. So God bless you. We'll be back. We're going to embellish our cards in the next video, and we're going to call this one done. So you guys have a wonderful rest of the night. If you're sleeping, sweet dreams. I'll see you in the next video. God bless.